everyone, and welcome back to my English classes online intermediate level. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at expressing necessity using must, have to, and have got to. As usual, we've got a great lesson planned, so let's get started. Okay, so we use must, have to, and have got to show that something is necessary or compulsory. We're going to start off with must and have to first. Now, they seem pretty similar and are used in the same situations, but later in the lesson, I'm going to show you the difference between the two. Let's have a look at our first examples. You must do your homework. I must study hard this term, and she must wear a coat. In the exact same examples, we also use have to. For example, you have to do your homework. I have to study hard this term, and she has to wear a coat. So here we can see must and have to are used in the same situations and the same sentences. When it comes to making these sentences negative, we are trying to show something that you need to not do. For example, you mustn't smoke here, or they mustn't enter that room. Notice that mustn't is just the shorter form of must not. So we can say mustn't or must not, both are okay. But what it's showing us here is you need to not smoke here, and they need to not enter that room. We can also do this with have to. You don't have to wear a coat, it's not cold. And tomorrow is Sunday, I don't have to wake up early. So these are things that I don't need to do. Have to and have got to have the exact same meaning. So that means have to and have got to can be used in the same sentences, and they can be used in each other's places. For example, I have got to do my homework now, and she has got to go now. Can also be I have to do my homework and she has to go. Both of them are possible in this sentence. When it comes to the past tense of must, have to, and have got to, they all turn into had to. So, if I want to make it into past tense, I would say, I had to do my homework yesterday. So must, have to, and have got to all become had to. Okay, so at the beginning of the lesson, I told you that we would look at the difference between must and have to. So, let's do that now. Must is when the feeling of necessity comes from within. So it's something that I think I need to do. Have to, on the other hand, is when the necessity comes from an outside external force. So a rule, a law, a teacher, or a parent, for example. Let's have a look at these examples. I must help my sister with her homework, or I must call my brother. I will tell him something important. These two sentences show it's something that I feel I have to do. So the necessity is coming from me and within me. On the other hand, I have to wear a school uniform and I have to carry my driver's license while driving are two types of external necessity. So these are from rules and necessity coming from the outside world. For example, having to wear a school uniform could be a rule at the school or a rule from a principal or a teacher. A driving license is a rule that comes from the traffic department, so it's within the law of a country. These are external forces. Okay, so that's everything you need to know about expressing necessity with must, have to, and have got to. Remember, must and have to seem very similar, but the difference comes with which one is how I feel, must, and which one is how the outside world feels, have to. Have to and have got to are the same, so we can use them in both situations. Now that you know that, you can go ahead and do the activities, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.